Nice day, I thought we were.
One, two, three, testing. One, two, three. Here we are testing. Unity LLC. One,
Check one, two, check one, two. So it's sounds good. So I don't still on mic.
Test. Testing microphone. Test. Thank you.
little day by day there. How's everybody doing today? Yeah, it's a new month, the month of March, and that's pretty exciting with new possibilities. So let's stand and bring up our energy with a little bit of I release. Here we go. There was a time in my life I thought I'd have to do it all for myself. Didn't know the grace of God was sufficient. Didn't know the love of God was at hand. But now I can say, if you're discouraged, starting just to make it through another day, you gotta let it go. Let it all go. And this is what you have to say. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free, here is me. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. In my faith I will see the light. I am free here in spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Yeah. So let's welcome up Lynn to the platform. Thank you.
I'll say thank you so everybody can hear me. Thank you. That was fabulous, Bill. He's the greatest. You know, we start our service together by affirming our church for together. So it's our vision and mission statement. So if you could join that with me. Prayer for our church. Is it up there? Okay, all right. Now we can all do it together instead of... All right. Okay, God is our strength, our substance, our source, and our supply. We open our minds to divine ideas, and we are grateful for the flow of good in our ministries. And our vision statement, we are love, honoring the divine in all. And our mission statement, we awaken, inspire, and transform lives through loving kindness, education, and service. They're beautiful, aren't they? And we do follow those. And we also have 5 basic principles. Now, these were created by the Fillmores, and they express the founders of Unity, and they express our core beliefs. So the first one is God is all good and active in everything and everywhere. I am naturally good because God's divinity is in me and in everyone. And 4, I create my experiences by what I choose to think and what I feel and believe. And 4, through affirmative prayer and meditation, I connect with God and bring out the good in my life. And 5, I do and give my best by living the truth that I know. I make a difference. And I love the fact that that's capitalized, the truth of who we really are. So at this time, I'd like to thank everyone who's helped make this service possible. Bill, thank you. Now, he's our music director, but he's also our choir director, and we'll talk about that soon. And David is on camera. Thank you, David. And John, you're streaming. I understand Waverly is at Disneyland in Florida. Well, we have one right down the street. Okay. Aaron is on audio. Thank you. And our greeters this morning, we just love them, David and Carol, so thank you. And you're in for a treat because I know she's been working on it. Did you help at all, Bill? Yes, we do. Say yes. Jim. And I even have that underlined, Jim. I love you, Jim. Jim and Rosemary. Rosemary. I'm sorry. And our trustee today is Tina. And Tina, you're wearing two hats today. And we'll talk about that in a minute. Our speaker today, again, is my good friend and colleague, Reverend Allison. And her message today is revealing our wholeness. Thank you. And she says, the energy of attraction is built into you and at the level of your deepest desires that you can achieve the most incredible results. We should go deeper than wanting material things because our deepest desires are the most life-supporting. They give us our lives meaning, they give our lives meaning, and at the same time, the harvest more of energy and attraction. Thank you. So she says, join us as we reveal the wholeness within and create that which we truly desire. Okay. Are you receiving our weekly email message? You know, I'm really loving the fact with these new ones that our pastor, Robert, offers this beautiful, yes, right. What would you say?
Inspiration.
Inspiration. He is inspirational. So please, if you are not on the mailing list, fill this out. I think they're all over the chairs or whatever, and then put them in the box. You could put them in the prayer box, or you can put them in the offering. Thank you, in the back. Thank you. Let's see, a couple of announcements. Do you mind? All right. Starting Wednesday, March 4th, from 6:30 to 8:30, and this is via Zoom, the book club Circle of Connection will discuss Don't Believe Everything You Think. This is an expanded version. Oh, okay. Within these pages, you're going to find timeless wisdom to empower you with the understanding of our mind's infinite potential to create any experience in life we want, regardless of external circumstances. So we contact Howard. Now, I think Howard's not here today. Is that correct? So, or Diane. Diane, where are you? Oh. Well, next week. All righty. Well, anyway, you'll get on there. Okay. Also, our annual meeting is on March 15th, following the service. Everyone is invited to attend that, members or not. Gives us an update on what's going on. Also on the 15th, it starts our choir rehearsal, and it'll begin right after the annual meeting. And then it'll be on the 22nd, the 29th at 11:30, and then we'll perform on the 5th. Now, I've heard some beautiful voices out there, so see Bill. Okay. Oh, you know, this is wonderful. And I was talking to Rosemary when we had a little meeting yesterday. As an expression of loving kindness, groups of 6 to 8 church members have been serving lunch at the Orange County Rescue Mission in Tustin, and it's on the 4th Thursday of every month. So if you'd like to volunteer, there are sign-up sheets, I understand, in the back of the room. Is that correct? Bill, I know you're really involved in that. Okay. Jim. I don't know why you look like a Bill to me. Bill. Thank you, that's why. The Unity Men's Group is now meeting the first Sunday of each month at 11:30. That's following the services and hospitality, and they meet in the music room. There's a new class. This is going to be fabulous, and this is by Pastor Robert. And everyone is welcome. It starts Sunday, March 29th, and it's in person right here, and it's the history of unity. So it'll be 2 parts. So the first says, an overview of the origins and evolution of the unity movement, including stories of Charles and Myrtle Fillmore, the Unity Village, unity ministers and governance, and where we are today as a movement. And then the part 2 will look at unity's metaphysical approach to Christianity. That's rooted in prayer and practical spiritual application. Pardon me. And again, we'll explore more of the teachings of Charles and Myrtle and the 5 spiritual principles that are bases on our core beliefs. So that'll be right here, live and in person. It won't be recorded, so please plan to be there. Tina, your second head, you're our chaplain today. She will be available in the lobby right after the service for prayer, to help you with prayer. Okay, right now, we're invited to meet and greet, right, Bill? All right, let's stand and meet and greet.
Allison.
Good morning, everyone. Indeed, we are one. All right, and in that oneness, let's take a moment and light our Christ candle. And let's just know that that light that is shining right there is shining out through each and every one of us. It is within us and with around us, and we are so blessed. And in that spirit, we also take a moment and we just recognize that there has been prayers brought forward and that are needing answers, but we know that it is in the asking that the prayers are done. They are given unto God and are received, and made manifest. And so we just say thank you for that. And we know that each and every one of these prayers is indeed a reality. And now we'll get ready for our daily word. And our daily word for March 1st is illumination. Please say the affirmation with me. I walk with faith along the path of light. Thank you. When someone gets a flash of insight or makes a sudden realization, it is often said that a light bulb has gone off. It is no surprise that growing in understanding is likened to the light, which brings brightness and clarity to what was once obscured by darkness. I am grateful for the illumination that I have received as I have traveled my divine path. My spiritual growth may not always be easy, and I will never stop learning and discovering. But there is such value in the journey itself. Those moments that I newly believe and choose to be closer to God. Those times when the divine within me helps make a better choice. And those precious flashes of pure love and light. I welcome my ongoing illumination, knowing the light that I seek is already within me. And the scripture this morning is Psalm 18, verse 28. It is you who light my lamp. The Lord my God lights up my darkness. And now we could prepare for our meditation. If it's comfortable for you to put your feet on the floor. And just start to slowly breathe and take in this moment. And as the winds of spring sweep across the landscape, our outer world is refreshed and renewed. And as we take a deep cleansing breath, life sweeps in and we are refreshed and renewed as well. Life is in our every breath and in every beat of our hearts. So we take this time to breathe fully and deeply and settle into the sacred space. As we quiet our bodies, we also quiet our minds. And we begin this time with a renewed sense of peace, centered in the awareness of I am, with these life-affirming words. I am at peace when my heart and mind are in God. Inner peace is mine in this very moment. I am refreshed as I allow all worry to diminish, and each breath I breathe, I relax deeply as peace fills my heart and my mind. I am one with the divine, one with all life, safe, loved, and deeply gratified for this wonderful blessing. So I breathe deeply as I think peaceful thoughts in the moment. The wisdom of God dwells within me now, so I call forth this innate power of wisdom and then know what to do in every circumstance and every situation. My intuition is the power of God that protects me. My intuition is the wisdom of God that expresses in my life. So I connect in this silence and readily access my intuition throughout the day. My inner wisdom is revealed in this moment. My body and mind are energized and strengthened as I open my mind and heart to the energy of pure health and vitality. I feel it now, renewing me, revitalizing me, and reminding me that Spirit and I are one. I feel this love, and I hear sweet whispers resonating in this moment. I breathe deeply and silently affirm God's unlimited good. The infinite good is always available to me now. I am prosperous. It is my birthright, and I claim it. Abundance is flowing to me. I am open and receptive to this unlimited good. I am grateful for abundance that is mine as I relax in this moment. As we express this peace, our world is transformed. I express fully in life, doing what is mine to do. My joy of being moves out into the world, and peace is made manifest. Peace in the world begins with peace in my life. Living from my heart, desire, I express this peace. No matter what kind of work I do, carrying it out with joy is peace expressed. I bloom where I am planted as I affirm my life's work in this moment. And as we slowly bring this time of meditation to a close, we affirm that the peace of this quiet time will continue. We have touched the silence, if only for a few moments, and we have allowed fresh energy to flow through us. So breathe, release, and enjoy the wonder of the day. And so it is.
Show me a reason and I'll soon show you a rhyme. Cats fit on the windowsill, children fit in the snow. Why do I feel I fit? I don't fit in anywhere I go. Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky. Every man has his daydreams. Every man has his goals. People like the way dreams have of sticking to the soul. The rain comes after Sometimes I think I'm not after anything at all, but rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky. Maybe some misty day you'll waken to find me gone, and far away you'll hear me singing in the dawn, and you'll wonder if I'm happy there, a little bit more than I've been, and the answer will come back right here, the laughter and the wind. Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner. Gotta find my corner. Gotta find my corner of the sky. Thank you.
Thank you, Bill. That was lovely. So I don't know how many of you were here the 1st of March. Oh, no, hello, that's today. The 1st of February. But I'm extending my talk a little bit. That talk was on the action of nonviolence, which is available on YouTube if you'd like to see it. And so I'm kind of extending that opportunity today and revealing our wholeness. And we're going to take this opportunity to explore our wholeness and how all the healing presence in its entirety is in us at this very moment. And it's just awaiting our recognition. So unity teachings emphasize the importance of spiritual wholeness, which is a state of completeness and self-sufficiency. It involves recognizing the inherent goodness in oneself and others, and understanding that our thoughts and our belief influence our experiences. I think we said that during our 5 principles, right? And then also recognizing that the divine spark of this energy is an individual representation of us. And unity teaches that true wholeness is achieved when we align our thoughts with the divine, creating a harmonious and healthy environment for ourselves and the world around us. And in treatment, visioning, prayers, according to Frederick Bayless, he describes that this recognition is when we remember we are not speaking into the void. We are knowing we speak into a receiving, responding, creative presence. We know that we ourselves are doing one thing and one thing alone. And that is making ourselves available to Spirit as an outlet for this amazing grace to flow. And Spirit is the power that does the healing, the mending, the fixing, the releasing, the attracting, whatever it seems to need. I myself do nothing. We are in a being in a state of awe and wonder in the presence in whom we live, in whom we move and have our being. And recognizing the presence within and without, this omnipresence, the soul, is moved then with gratitude and love and praise. And we're simply honoring that source and knowing that is a nurturing presence. And the sheer beauty and power of it. The step of recognition deepens then with a sense of peace and calm and open receptivity. And so we begin with recognition in every opportunity for prayer. Even the Master teaches, Jesus reminds us, it is not I, but the Christ, and I can do all things through God. And Thich Nhat Hanh, who is my favorite, even if I can't always say his name. But he is a Vietnamese Buddhist master, and he says, movies, TV, and radio, and food, they're all food for our eyes, our ears, and our minds. And when we watch TV, the program is our food. And when we feel despair, fear, or depression, it may be because you've ingested too many toxins through your sense impressions. So maybe, in this instance, it's time to change the station. I know they're getting harder and harder to find, but let's go ahead and change it. And it's important here to remember that in every thought you have, it travels through your biological system, and it activates a physiological response. Some thoughts, like fear, they're like depth charges, and they're causing a reaction throughout your whole body. A loving thought, however, can relax your entire body. And some thoughts are more subtle, and still others are unconscious. But we must remember that thoughts are things, and we are always thinking. So I wonder if people understood more fully the impact that their thoughts had on their bodies and the body of their affairs, would they then be more mindful of the food that they consume with their minds? And to put it more simply, thoughts energized by fear, violence, and negative thoughts and negative emotions move energy through us in a manner that causes great dis-ease, emotionally and physically, whereas thoughts energized by love move energy in a manner that manifests as relaxation and inner peace. So how are you choosing your mind food lately? Are you on autopilot? Or are you intentionally setting your inner and outer frequency with that which corresponds with your joy and happiness? Because we are all magnets attracting to us what we broadcast out into the universe. The energy of attraction is much more than getting things done, the things you want done. It's about aligning with order to get those things that you want. Because there's a lot of things we think we want, and I have a list on my refrigerator, and it's wants and needs. And I very much tried to fill the needs first before I get the wants. I'm building a new home and things like that, so you have your wants and your needs. And this is what an opportunity for us to get our thoughts aligned. So aligning then with your deepest desires, the innate desires that give you life, that give your life meaning, at the truest level with the source of all energy. This is what keeps the planets aligned and the earth rotating and the sun rising every day. Didn't know you had that power, did you? But there is an unlimited power in alignment. Embrace it, and you will discover a whole new way of being in the world. We're all energy. We come from the star. Well, as Carl Sagan calls it, the star stuff. And he says we are connected to the powerful, constant, universal force that is creation. And every moment of every day, whether or not you are conscious of it, you are sending out vibrations. Vibrations like love, like fear, like anger, which is also fear. And joy, which is also love. Any of this sound familiar to anybody? A little bit? Okay, good. So the energy that we're putting out is always, no matter what, returned to you. You don't have to believe it. It's a universal law. And that law guides how we fulfill our lives and how our dreams guide us and how the planets are guided. I always make a thing about, with the destruction of our mother planet here. But I always say, Mother Nature, we need Mother Nature, but Mother Nature does not need us. So we need to be aware of the things that we're putting out there. And I've seen this work over and over again, and I'm sure you have too, because like attracts like. You don't draw in what you want, you attract who you are. So change your energy, and you can change your path. You'll change your experience of the world. Change your intention, and you'll change your experience of the world. So how do we tap into that power, that source of guidance? How do we begin to understand how our deepest desires, our intentions, create our thoughts, our words, our actions, and ultimately our experiences? We start this way, by asking. Right this minute, what do you want? It's rhetorical, just think about it. It seems like a simple question, and you might answer, well, I don't really want anything right now, right in this minute. But every cell in your body wants to survive and thrive. Seeking the nourishment that it requires, your heart wants to beat. Your lungs want to breathe. Your blood wants to flow through the veins. And this circle of life is about desire. See, in nature's scheme, there is never enough abundance. In nature's scheme, there is enough abundance for every cell to strive and survive. I think that's a very important distinction. And this is true then on personal level. We can embody that as well. So like your body, you are an individual constantly striving to be nourished. And in order to thrive, you naturally decide and desire more of the good, the things that bring you wonderful things, that create fulfillment in your life, like security, vitality, success, love, joy, and inner peace. And you can make your desires come true by using awareness to produce the results that you want. This circle of desire begins inside. Wherever the results you want, you have a dream, you have a wish, you have a hope or an intention inside. And then there's an inner intention from which this seed that you've just planted brings something desirable to you. And will it happen? Or will you fail to get the outcome that you want? Because the secret lies in knowing how close to the circle of desire is your intention, your inner intention that leads to an outer result. In here and out there may be a look like things are separate worlds. It may seem like it's a separate world. But there is a traditional wisdom in every culture that says inner and outer are connected. A thought, if it is powerful enough, can create a change in outer circumstances. Something you don't want can go away. Something you do want can come to you. What closes this circle of desire, connecting the inner and the outer, is the energy of attraction. So like every cell that attracts nourishment to itself, you're always attracting nature's abundance. But if your awareness is constricted, or if you have conflicting desires that cancel each other out, if your past keeps bringing back negativity, then you need to use the energy of attraction in a new and better way. The energy of attraction gets channeled through any and all intentions. And this process isn't mystical, but there are layers of desire in attraction. If you ask a waiter in a restaurant to bring you a glass of water, your inner intentions become made manifest. If they're a good waiter, of course. But this is something that we all do. And you have probably experienced it on a much deeper level, such as when you think of somebody and they unexpectedly call you. That's a wonderful opportunity. The energy of attraction then is built into you at a deeper level of desire, and you can achieve the most incredible results. So we should go deeper. We should want more, and we should want more than material things, because our deepest desires are the most life-supporting. They give our lives meaning, and at the same time, they harvest more of the energy of attraction. When we see then the importance is in where we put our thoughts and intention, and I always refer that to as moving from your mind to your heart. That's when we're getting the intention. These ideas of revealing our wholeness, we then become diligent in our endeavor to continue this pattern of right thinking. It takes a while, but little baby steps at a time. But we are promised all things. We are given all things. And we can have what we want because every thought produces something. And we cannot talk about wholeness without mentioning our health, physical, mental, and otherwise. When we speak of healing, we must think that our soul is awakened into an experience of eternal health in an eternal daily life that has come to know that all that is required is a deep, loving, conscious relationship with their source. For in union, in communication with lovers of the souls, wholeness is all there is. There cannot be the presence, anything other than the presence. There cannot be God and something else. So we remain love in a unified mind, body, heart, and soul, and in the great body of our affairs. And then this is when our deepest necessities and deepest desires become made manifest. How to be in such a relationship is always a question. It's a journey. How blessed we are to have available to us great spiritual tools, such as spiritual practice, affirmative prayer, which is a big tenet in unity teachings and all New Thought teachings, and how privileged we are to get to share this with everyone. Most of us are in need of some kind of mending, fixing, or healing because our thoughts make it so. So many of us have forgotten that where God is, there is only God and nothing else. So I return to this state of wholeness. We remember then who we are and whence we came. And we relax then into the knowing, letting go of fear, anxiety, and worry. And we remember that we're not speaking into a void. We're speaking into a receiving, loving, creative presence. And then we take time to unify with this powerful source, deepening our awareness that we are one. And then we begin to set our intention. And then our vibrational frequencies match that channel, and it supports our highest and best good. So we open to the good that awaits, and there is a calm, quiet, loving peacefulness and a deep conviction. And we declare that we are realizing inner and outer wholeness, saying, yes, it is already being done. It is already so. That whatever we conceive and know for certain will be done, and done to us perfectly. The feeling of good and very good, we cannot help but feel deeply humble, hugely grateful, and richly blessed. So we can go about our business of the day knowing that that which is greater than we are is right there and all is well. And in this, we should take the time to affirm and declare for ourselves the fullness, the plenty, the completeness in every aspect of our life that we are living and in all creation. So let us remember the healer is within all of us. The life of spirit consciousness is a state in which all healing occurs. Our call to action is to always keep our own consciousness attuned to the truth. And that sets us up then to be free and assist others to do likewise. So such a consciousness is a spiritual power that assists us to this awakening of humanity. So it's spiritual magnificence as we awaken ourselves. And it is then that we are positioned to assist in creating a world of inclusion and a world that works for all. Setting our vibrational frequency to love and revealing our wholeness is the key to living the life you have imagined, as the great Thoreau would say. And I found this poem by Emmett Fox, and it's entitled Love, and I thought I would close with that. There is no difficulty that enough love will not conquer. No disease that enough love will not heal. No door that enough love will not open. No gulf that enough love will not bridge. No wall that enough love will not throw down. No sin that enough love will not redeem. It makes no difference how deeply seated we may feel in the trouble, how hopeless it looks, how muddled the triangle, or how great the mistake. A sufficient realization of love will dissolve all of this. If you only could love enough, you would be the happiest and most powerful being in the world. So in closing, let me remind you, there is but one life principle. This is God that is in us, as us, through us, every moment. And there is only but one final law, and that is the law of good. And there is but one ultimate impulsion, and that impulsion is love. Attuned to the one who knows this, and masterful is the one who follows it. And so it is.
Thank you.
I see those lies of not being good enough. I see the trials when the roads are rough. I see how scary living on faith can be. But most of all, what I see is a better way for you and me. I see a world shining, radiating health and happiness. For knowing who we are isn't second best. Yes, we all were born to fly. That's the view from the healing bridge. I know that pain from losing a friend, and I felt the same shame of not fitting in. I've had a dream or two, they might sink or fade, but most of all, I've got to believe that there's a better way for you and me. I see our world shining, radiating health and happiness, and knowing who we are isn't second best. Yes, and we were all born to fly. That's the view from the healing bridge. And I'd love to keep on soaring to the place inside my soul, and that I remember I'm a winner and a warrior brave and bold. I see a world shining, radiating joy and love and happiness. For who we are isn't second best. Yes, we all were born to fly. That's the view from the healing bridge. That's the view. I can see it. That's the view. Yes, I believe it. That's the view from the healing bridge. Oh. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, Allison. Thank you so much. And that, and then her part when she said something, there's not a spot where God is not. And we just want to remind me, Yes. So thank you so much. Okay. Let's see where I am here. Oh, yes. This is time to practice the principle of giving and receiving. So let's hold our gifts in our hands. And as we say this together, divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you. And then if our ushers would come forward, but we also have the envelopes out if you'd like us to keep track of your offerings via cash or, just checks, I guess, also, but definitely your cash. And thank you. We know that the act of giving in its purest form is the foundational law of life. It's the core principle on which creation stands. What we give is what we create in our lives, and we align with this principle when we give without expecting anything in return. And our church is solely funded through your generous love and donations, and your financial support is greatly appreciated. There are several ways to donate. You can text 77977, message Unity of OC Give, or go to our website, or mail to 25310 Moulton Parkway, Suite O, P.O. Box 533, Laguna Woods 92637. So again, thank you, everybody. I'd like to welcome any new guests today. Well, we would bless you, so let's just bless everybody. We love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the Christ in you. So please join us for hospitality, fill out a visitor form, and then I'd like to have the speaker bless the offerings, please.
Let's just take a moment and know that this is a wonderful opportunity to enrich our ministry and to know that we are being richly and divinely provided for in all aspects. And so we're grateful for these opportunities, for these offerings that have come forward, and for our continued ministry to move forward in the world. And so it is.
Reverend Allison, thank you all for being here today. Thank you on YouTube for being here. Have a fabulous week.
It's also the first Sunday of the month, so are there any birthdays in the month of March? Let's sing happy birthday.
Okay.
Stand and sing our peace song and the prayer for protection. light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. And the presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. All together, wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Yay, God. If you're interested in being in the choir, you could see me afterwards. Thank you.